All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, guys, how we doing? All right, big info, big info, big info. So we are live on YouTube right now, and all right, big info, big info, big info. So we are live on YouTube right now. Yeah, good to see everybody, and let's get going here. I did a lot of setup this morning. And one of the advantages of being on YouTube is you're going to have better chat. You're going to be able to see kind of the live chat. You're going to be able to see who comes in and out, stalk on some people. And yeah, should be fun here. So yeah, let's get going. What do you say? All right. So let's see here. All right, so for today we got the Noosh Play, I think 15, like the kind of the Play, which is like the Shine. And so with regards to the Shine, this effectively is, here. Very, very shiny. And I like it. And then we are drinking Intelligentsia Black Cat Espresso Roast coffee. It tastes so different. It is very much almost like a flower, cherry, bitter, type taste. Much different than the, kind of more the cheaper brands that I have. I'm not even saying I like it more. I actually kind of like the cheap brands and things like that. So, yeah. Finally, I got YouTube set up in a way that will allow us both to do Instagram Live and YouTube. The advantage of YouTube is that it's a wide screen, and that will allow me to do much more formats with regards to having guests on. We'll be able to see people a little bit more. We'll be able to create more of a unified broadcast. And yeah, this stuff takes so much time and effort, but it's worth it. I just believe that it's worth it, so I'm here for it. What's everybody wearing? What's going on? We'll kind of let it, kind of grow here a little bit. So if anybody can go onto YouTube, I'd love to see if you guys can see Nylon Seattle and maybe get a little bit of chat in there. It'd just be kind of nice to be able to test that out. So, hey Angelo, how was the week? Tiagra is still in chat. Good to see everybody. We'll let it kind of continue here, let people kind of join. Yeah, so while people are doing that, a couple of updates. I was in Park City, Utah all week, and with that, was pretty much working out, going to work, drinking afterwards with colleagues, and getting amongst it and having some shenanigans, and then repeating for 3.5 days. Came back on Thursday and worked on Friday, and here we are on Saturday. What a week. So yeah, things have been busy, and Yeah, I mean, my brain's still not online because I put so much time into getting the YouTube set up this morning. That was like the big accomplishment. So I'm really stoked on that. Really sets us up for success in the future. And I'm just really, really pumped about that, being able to move that forward. Um, woo! Couple of just kind of initial impressions from like the Nylon Seattle this week. I wasn't really able to wear uh, tights visibly this week. We have a global group of people that came into Park City, Utah. So from a work standpoint, like, do you wear, don't you wear? I always think that that's something that is worth thinking about. And I am openly wearing at work here in Seattle. And there are people of high influence here in Seattle from a corporate standpoint. So it's not that like my exposure is that much greater, but similar to the things I've talked about in the last couple of weeks, the importance of making sure that we all feel safe is important. So safety is not just for me, but I like to create safe environments. One of the reasons why this project at Nylon Seattle typically avoids like the super sexy stuff or like the flirty stuff is the fact that I want to create safe space for everybody and everybody's expression. And it's not because I want to be the nice guy. That's a core belief of me, is that, I need to feel safe, and vulnerable in a way too. Like I want to be vulnerable for us, with regards to moving, forward here. It's great to see some chats coming through, as well. I'll get back to those here in a second. But with regards to choosing to wear underpants this week, I think it's important that we really know the room. And I talk about this and repeat it a lot. And I think Angelo, with their work, which I've been, kind of blessed to be able to know what they do, I also would agree with this. I think in certain circumstances, I think it is important to make sure that you're controlling the narrative around how you're perceived at work. I saw a meme this week. I don't fully believe it, but effectively, like, work is a performance. That's why they call it a performance review. We are in a way acting at work. And even though we're told to bring our whole selves to work, I think you still pay a price for bringing your whole self to work as a nylon wearer. But I do think that one of the things that is important with regards to that is really focusing on your own ethic and your own comfort with that. We've talked about this before. I think there's certain people that I follow on Instagram who really don't give a crap about, where they stand with everything, and would be somebody that would be just willing to bring their entire, selves to work. Because we had such a global audience, some people just probably wouldn't have understood, and it just would have detracted all of this energy from what we as a company were trying to accomplish. And I think that that's really nuanced. I think corporations create these environments that are safe in a way, because I think everybody wants the best for people. I really do believe in good intentions, but then when people are put under duress, people do really weird things like sabotaging other people, back channeling, gossiping, etc. But I do think that the people that matter will support you no matter what. And that's something that I have here in Seattle. I have like a couple bad apples or a couple bad eggs, or to be more direct, there are a couple people who could easily throw me under the bus. And if they do, they do, and I'm willing to take that risk. It's a little bit of a way to shrink or reduce or hedge the risk. And that is something that I feel safe and secure with regards to my expression. So as I talked really kind of broadly about that, I want to kind of repeat what I'm saying, which is, just because I wear at work here in Seattle, when the context changes and we had a global offsite where we were strategizing together, we were focused on execution, we have some huge goals that we want to achieve here in 2026, I think it's really important that I narrowed my focus around the energy. So how did I do that? What did my outfits look like? how did I bring myself and carry myself? So throughout the week, I wanted to dress up a little bit nicer. So I was wearing button downs. We're a tech startup, on the west coast of the country. People don't typically wear suits. People don't typically wear button downs. People don't typically tuck their shirt in. People typically will wear hats and sweatshirts and t-shirts and things. But one of the reasons why I want to do that is because I wanted to set a tone that I care. And I think that caring sometimes is what you do and what you don't choose to do. So like if you refrain from something, I think that also can be a way to bring a duty of care. And toning down my hosiery side of my outfits, I think really lent itself well to keeping the energy of what my messaging and who I am coming across within the context of making the highest impact. And I feel like I was able to do that. And so I feel really proud of the choice I made to wear predominantly underpants. So what tights did I bring? I brought the Calzedonia Total Comfort 50s, the body sensors. Those actually got a run in them. So I actually was wearing my Allen Edmond shoes, got like 4 or 5 compliments on the shoes. And then I wore my traditional Rafa pants and I pinned those up. So I was always showing, about like 3 to 4 inches of ankle, and you could see it going into the shoes. And then from there I wore the Rafa pants, tucked in shirt, and I had like a cardigan one day. I still have yet to post those pics, etc. So really was trying to go with like a sheer socks look, but also just kind of a fun look. So I went gray, and then I went Oxford gray sheer tex, and then I went black sheer with gray toe sheer socks from Amazon, the Mona's Choice. And then on Thursday, I went with Ellen Tracy trouser socks that were sheer with polka dot. And actually, I felt like those were the best, for sure. All right, I'm still seeing things going, nylons. But yeah, let me check. All right, are people able to still hear? Interesting, Tiagra. Good to see you. How are we doing? Can you guys still hear me? What's the experience on Instagram? Is the performance bad? I can't really tell. Like my connections look good. Sheer Socks 22, good to see you. We're taking a quick technology break. Okay, cool. Nails and nylons, perhaps. Maybe it was your connection on your side. Angela, can you maybe help me out there with regards to just kind of ensuring that the technology side looks good? All right, perfect. Troy Lloyd said the audio on YouTube, is also pretty good. So maybe, you may want to go over there as well, just to check it out. But again, this has been a lot of fun. Okay. Let's see here. So I'll go back and chill out. Angelo, yes, the Zoom link, the static Zoom link is good. I do have it set up. But let me see, make sure I start it. One second here. I'll start up the meeting. We are setting up the Zoom. If you want to come in and you've talked to me privately, that's something that we can also have you come into the Zoom. But it's something that I just want to be able to kind of start. Just setting everything up. So yeah, if you want to come in on Zoom, just let me know. And I'll let Angelo kind of, handle that. So let's go ahead and go into studio mode. Let's see here. And then, let's see here. So much fun. Okay, let's see. Okay, got that and that. And then, so on YouTube, you should still see the Instagram. And then let's see if I can get. The problem is I don't have the audio for Angelo yet, so I'm going to need to go get headset. So I can't hear you yet, but we will go ahead and put him on. Let's do that.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Yeah, same here. Can you hear me? Oh, perfect. Yeah, I see your profile photo, but that's about it. Of course. Hmm. Oh, yeah, totally. Makes sense. Anyone? Yeah, the struggle. to the right. Let's see. Right now I'm just on Zoom, so I cannot even. I think I'm out of Instagram. Oh well, also busy week. Um, there was a very interesting event that we have with some charities, um, like some team, building, and it was phenomenal. It was a lot of fun, and I won the third place, so I was able to choose not necessarily a specific charity, but like an umbrella of them. And in this case, I wanted to support, the queer community. So the donation went towards that. So that was incredible. It was $3,000. So that's pretty cool. Yes, too bad that I don't have a laptop with me. Then I could just have the Instagram, seeing the questions and monitoring. But and feel free just to turn off your video in Zoom, right? Because I think that will help and liberate some space. Hmm. Well, no, and that is fine. I think, yeah, sometimes we just put so much burden in ourselves, right? Like even this, right? Like just having like a weekly. It's good to have a routine. It's good to have a plan, right? But then you just start like it could feel like, oh boy, I need to, deliver, right? It's more pressure. Uh, but we just need to remind ourselves, right? Like the community, yeah, mm, oh yeah, of course, I'm always, super happy to, to support this project. I believe in it so thoroughly, right? So that's why, it's great to participate, and that's what makes it good, right? Yeah. Well, the good thing about the community is that we're here to support one another, right? And to be understanding and patient. So yeah, it's we're here, to lift each other up, and it's okay, to take breaks, or it's okay, to say I need a little bit of time, or a little bit of grace, because yeah, no one is pressuring anything, right? Like I even tell some of my followers, I was like, please, don't request things, because I'm always happy, to express myself and dedicate some time, because I'm also like super busy, and I appreciate your ideas, but please understand that we don't live from this, right? This is not what sustains us, right? We just do it as a passion, right? And as a way to give back to the community. So we offer what we are able to offer. Um, hopefully people appreciate that, and I think they truly do, right? They truly do. No, yeah.
New. All right, so now let's see here. I should have you on the Instagram output, and then on YouTube I should have that as well. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm with you. So what has been going on in your blog?
Mm. Also, I just wanted, another thought. One of the things that NylonSeattle inspired me a lot was the levity, right, and the balance. So that's why something I just remind myself, like, don't take everything so seriously if you can, right? A laugh goes a long way, and yeah, maybe that will be deter some people, right? Because it's like you said, it's just only about the allure or the sensuality, but we are human, and if we have levity and we don't take ourselves too seriously, I think our expression becomes more authentic. um, so I think that's great. That's something that you have inspired me, and that has always been a part of me. I'm like a joker, um, but it's something that I didn't allow myself to express very much on this account, right? It was just a part of me that I just kept fully private. Last month, I won the best meme of the month, right? So that was it's just funny, and it's great. It's that complements your life, right? Because yeah, life can be hard. There's a lot of craziness and noise right now, so I don't know, expressing that playful side of ourselves, I think is very important. And I know some people appreciate it. Some people appreciate it. Hmm. 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 Well, what was your big takeaway of this week, of this experience? Hmm. Hmm. I okay, let's figure this out.